Alright, I'm gonna just break these things down right quick because I'm tired of the disrespect. First of all, I have lived 39 years, right? And in all those years, I have experienced a lot of stupidity. Now, first of all, I grew up in a situation where my father wasn't there, and I always wanted to do better for my kids. I never wanted my kids to go through what I've been through. I realized in society that the only people struggling really hard to make sure that never happens is the males. See, because the males really don't care about nothing else but the simple fact that they want to be there for their kids. Because they know they're protectors, like they're born guardians and stuff like that. They're supposed to protect the family. So they want to be able to protect their kids. I think a lot of times certain men don't want to be there for their kids because they know they're going to fail in protecting their kids. Because ain't nothing in the world worse than being in your child's life that whole time and they still fail to meet your expectations. You understand? People be like, oh, you can't sit up there and be judging kids. You gotta let them grow to be themselves and stuff like that. Yeah, but at the same time, you know what influences do to kids. So if you got like a mother who's messed up in the head and they're raising your child is gonna grow up messed up in the head. Sorry, that's the absolute truth. Like people think it's the men not being there. No, it's the mothers that are there. They're angry, they're upset, they're sad, and a lot of them are teaching their kids how to love the wrong people. That's what they do. I'm not out here just trying to like downplay females. I'm just trying to stop a problem which will never stop because they're too full of themselves to realize that they have an issue with respecting the right people. Because I could sit up there and I could be everything that my baby mother's fathers never was and get all the disrespect that mofo never got. They be disrespecting the hell out of me. I ain't see my daughter's baby father but one time. Well, not baby father, my daughter's baby father. No, my baby mother's father. I ain't see him but one time in my entire like with like once or twice the max. I'm stretching it twice because I just don't know because I smoke a lot, bruh. My kids been here for like my daughter been here for like 6 going on 7 years, going on 7 years, and you, my friend, has I have only popped up once or twice out of that child's entire life, and you when you popped up, you got all of this respect. Mind you, all I hear from everybody is that fact that you was never there. Never there. How the hell does a man who was never there get all of this respect like he was? Somebody's lying. Somebody is lying. And then it occurred to me, then it dawned on me, maybe he's just like me. Maybe he's there for his, but he can't be there for his the way he wants to because the mother doesn't want him to be there the way he wants to be. She wants him to be there the way she wants him to be. And that's where all the drama starts. Sounds crazy, right? But it's exactly what we're going through right now. It's just pure stupid. Because I'm like, okay, if y'all feel like y'all don't have no respect for men who are not there in their kids' life, and I am, where is the respect? all I hear is people getting smart, making it seem like I was never there. Baby mother hit me with the BS when I was doing her a favor for her brother's funeral. Like, I was hurt. She was hurt because I know, like, dang, like, my daughters ain't even get to meet their uncle because she don't even be around her family like that. Funny. But she there going to the funeral. Funny. But y'all have a relationship I'll probably never understand. So with that being said, you know what I mean? To each their own. So she's going to the funeral. She needs somebody to watch our kids. You know what I mean? I sacrifice. I'll go. I'll watch the kids. You know what I mean? I have a job and all this other stuff I gotta do. I gotta print out paperwork. I gotta do all this. But I'm gonna go for you. Because, you know what I mean? I said I would in the first place. So I got there late. Throw her like $30 out of respect. The fact that I got there late and you was gonna take the light rail, now you can take the cab. It's respect, like me being responsible for my actions. I said I was gonna be there, I'm there. I was late, here's some extra money. Like, oh, everything is like me being responsible. You know what I mean? I'm there with my kids. You know what I mean? She said I can't take them out to the park because my daughter ain't get her hair done, so technically I can't take her out. Like, oh, she don't want me to talk about our kids like I was talking about my other child. First of all, my other child's mother knew that my daughter was graduating. If you know our daughter is graduating, you get her hair done for the graduation because you want to take pictures, right? Because there's no pictures of my daughter graduation. With that being said, it's enough said. You know what I mean? It had nothing to do with just a regular life going outside. Like, that was just crazy. You don't get your hair done and then jump in the pool. Like, I'm just done with the BS. Like, I ain't got time to like explain the fundamental facts and the relevance of, you know, simple things to the ignorant. Like, they're dumb, they dumb. Like, you just go about your business. There's no talking to them. Like, they think you just do stuff out of spite, and I'm not you. Like, that's how you and your kind get down. I don't do that. That's retarded. Like, I'm very intelligent. Like, I don't do that ignorant stuff for no reason. I do things for a reason. Like, it's an initial goal that I'm trying to reach. Like, it's an example, an initial one I'm trying to set. Like, I'm not stuck on stupid. But I have to leave stupid alone because you can't explain to stupid anything. They too stupid to understand. Like, it's hard for them to understand, comprehend. Because if they could, they wouldn't be putting you through the stuff that they're putting you through because they'd be too smart to do so. But, you know, it is what it is. So, alright. So I had to leave that alone and stuff like that. You know what I mean? She basically was like, if you leave the house, leave it on. Like, basically a string and lock the door and stuff like that. You know what I mean? When I was supposed to leave, if I wanted to leave out or something. Like, it was something she said. But I ain't here. I ain't even know. But this whole time she had a spare key in her house. So I'm watching the kids. I can't go nowhere because daughter can't go outside, but we still go to the store. I just put a little shower cap over her head because I don't want nobody to see her hair and her mother feel some type of way. So I put, like, you know, something, the bonnet. I put a bonnet on her head. Like, everybody was wearing a bonnet. They're thinking she just got her hair done, and in reality, it's a mess under there. But she's 3. She'll be okay. She'll live. Like, it's just crazy. It is what it is. You know what I mean? She about to be 4. Like, alright. You know what I mean? 7, 4. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, I'm just doing what fathers do. Taking care of my responsibilities. And I'm not even texting or bothering my baby mother because I know how these funerals are. And she hit me like, yo, my family lit. No, before she hit me with my family lit, I let her know that the internet was down. You know what I mean? The kids can't get on there, and I'm trying to, you know, figure out how to do that, this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? I don't know if the music was too loud or something like that when I was texting or whatever the case may be. If I was talking to her physically or texting, I think I was texting, and I just got like the stupidest response of all. Like, oh, da da da, it should be on. I mean, I like, yo, I'm trying to pay your daggone internet bill just so these kids could calm down. You know what I mean? I'm not petty. Like, freak the fact that you kicked me out when I was homeless, threw all my stuff in the hallway, had my car towed, had me cuffed right in front of the door where my kids stay. They at the door watching their father get led away by the police. Like, and then you putting your hands on my front of my kids and cursing me out and all this, like all this stuff a person will put a man through, like out of just pure disrespect. I sit up there, I take all of this, man. I don't never do nowhere near the stuff she do. I don't go on her Facebook, look for nothing. I don't have friends that do that. We grown. We don't do them childish things, you know what I mean? We don't sit up there and do anything that would degrade us from who we are. But the ratchets are going to be on somebody else's page, minding somebody else's business, worrying about what somebody else is doing at all times. Don't let it ever get twisted. And that's the absolute truth. There's no negating from what I am spitting, man, because it is the absolute truth. There's no way. There's no going around it. What I say is absolute. There's no transcending. There's no going through. There's no going around it. Like, you just don't do these things if you say you're grown and respectable and all this other stuff. Like, all the stuff I done been through, like, with all this, like, this crap, the misery, all of this stuff. Like, I don't be cursing them out in front of my kid. Yo, I just leave. I just get up my stuff and I just go while they talking all of this mess, kicking me out, calling the police on me, lying, all of this stuff, telling their friends this, and then making up stories because they what they be doing be so stupid. Once they realize what they doing, they gotta add something to it. They gotta make it make sense. Because if they tell their friends what actually happened, it's not going to make a single bit of sense. Like, how is me taking a picture with somebody offending you? Because somebody you know seen me take a picture with somebody I know, you already know, I acknowledge as a friend. That's stupid. Like, I don't care what nobody, I don't care how you feel about that person. That's how you feel about that person. I don't have to feel how you feel about anybody. You can love your father. I can hate him. I don't expect you to hate him because I hate him. I fucking hate him for my own reasons. Like, you're just stupid. Your friends are stupid. I believe your family's stupid too. And that's why you stuck in stupid. You're surrounded by stupid. And that's not me trying to disrespect you or your family or your friends. But if you're not acknowledging what's right there in front of you, you gotta be part fucking stupid. I'm not trying to disrespect. No, that's just stupid. There's no going around it. That's crazy. That's like I like watching anime. You don't like watching anime. I'm still going to watch anime, and what you do is your business, and what I do is mine. As long as nobody's getting hurt in the process, what's the problem? Like this, but when you're dealing with stupid, ratchet, ignorant individuals, something that is not a problem becomes a problem, and you stuck confused as hell. Like, what are you talking about? Like, me being this person's friend is not affecting you in no way, shape, or form. Because we're not doing anything to you. She's under the impression like, oh, she has a child, so she's not 100% gay. Girl, nobody be following you when you be outside with the thoughts. You know what I mean? You be here, doing your thing over here, shaking your tail over here, dancing with people over here, twerking, and people be trying to get with you over here, there, that, and the third, and I don't care about none of it. I mind my business through it all. You're grown. You're going to do what you want to do. That's me being an adult. You, child. The rest of y'all, children. It's child's play. And that's why people look at me the way they do, because they think I'm a pedophile. I'm starting to think, this shit is crazy. Like, I know I'm not a pedophile, but y'all making me look real bad. because it just don't look like I'm making, adult decisions. Like, I feel like everybody's responsible for their own actions, and come to find out, I am responsible for others' reactions, because people be asking me dumb questions like, why you got this many kids? Not not acknowledging the fact that I can't have kids. I couldn't push one child out if I tried. You asking the wrong person, stupid. Like, it's just nothing I could do about the stupid that just surrounds us every day. But back to the subject at hand. Let her know that the internet was down. Alright, she's gonna, now she gonna admit, okay, they turned it down, they turned it off or whatever, so now she paid it. But now she asking some other irrelevant questions and stuff like that. She like, well, to get to the point, she wound up asking, like, I'm not texting her, bothering her, nothing. The only thing I was trying to find out was how to get the internet back on. Like, why is the internet off? And all this other stuff. Like, letting her know, that's all I hit up about. I ain't hitting up about when was she come. I'm trying to leave. I gotta go and none of that. Ain't hit up with none of that. But she like, I don't know, like, felt some type of way. So she like, my family lit. You know what I mean? So I guess she didn't expect to stay there that long. But I initially knew in my head, like, yeah, she's going to be there for a minute. And she like, well, my family lit. But if you got somewhere to go, I'm on my way home. This is her exact words. Because she texted. Like, I have it in, like, text. Like, it's a text. And if you ever, like, how they be beat to look and see my video, just go back to the text that we was texting that day. None of the stuff that I was going through made any freaking sense. Like, to sit up there and say, okay, you're gonna be on your way home. If I say I gotta do something, well, I said, my exact words was, I do gotta do something. But at the same time, I know that those funeral things be more like, family reunions. So, I wasn't trying to rush you or nothing like that. Like, trying to be respectable, considerate. And I think that I thought she was paying me back with consideration. Like, you give respect, you give respect. You be considerate to people, they be considerate of you. I got this shaking my head. Oh, well, I'm going to call my mother to say, dang, you couldn't stay with them the whole day. And I'm looking like, you the one that just said. And I'm like, what? I'm like, and as I snapped right there. I didn't care. I didn't care at all. I didn't care how the way she was coming back, completely unnecessary. Made absolutely no sense, and I was tired of it. I'm like, yo, I think I have like 16 more years of this. No, we're gonna cut this short. Them kids gonna have to grow up and find me, cause I'm not finna be getting disrespected by stupid for the rest of my freaking life. Like, oh, is you retarded? Like, why is you coming at me like this? Like, I'm looking at these texts coming. I'm like, I'm done. I just see it right now. Like, just like that 18-year-old that's going in the wrong direction. Each and every one of these children are gonna go in the wrong direction because the person that's setting the example is stupid. Like, what is you treating me like this for? That's why you keep winding up around the wrong people, around the wrong crowd. This is how you wind up in the wrong situation, because you don't know who to respect. You disrespecting the wrong one, stupid. Like, why is you coming at me like this all the time? Oh, I'm gonna get my mother and I'm gonna hit you back. And I'm just looking at the phone like, okay, not gonna say nothing. Then she hits me up on the phone. Oh, but you can take some mom. And I got on speaker. I'm just looking confused, and then she just kept going and talking mess, and then I'm like, hold up, who was you talking to? I snapped, like, who was you talking to? You're not gonna be disrespecting me like this, da. That ain't got nothing to do with your problems, man. Like, I could have took them to my mother's house. I didn't even know you had keys in the house. That's when I found out she had keys in the house. I could have been took the kids out of there. I could have printed my stuff out of my mother's house with my kids, and they could have seen their grandmother who they ain't seen in a while. You with this stinking ass attitude all the damn time. I ain't kill your brother. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, why am I getting all this animosity? For what? Because you want to turn up with your family? Brother gone, but y'all ready to turn up. Okay. Like, okay, y'all do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all live y'all life how y'all want to live. Y'all deal with pain how y'all want to deal with pain. You know what I mean? I can't judge. But let's get this straight. You're mad at me right now because you asked me a question as if you... And when I answered in a way you didn't like, respectfully though, I get disrespected? Nah, I cut this all up. And I started to take my kids over to her mother's house. My baby Halo, she ain't want to go. You know what I did? I was going to take Halo with me. Like, I got the keys. Like, she could call me. I'll come drop my daughter off and stuff like that. Her mother, my baby's mother's mother, was like, nah, she could come with me. She could come with me. But she won't tell her daughter that. I know she won't. Because I was going to take my daughter. I would have took both of them. I didn't know she had the keys over there. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even need the keys, to be honest. I just wanted to make sure her door was locked. That would be the keys. I could have dropped the keys off to her mother, and I could have took my kids, because I have a whole apartment and I have a whole other room in my apartment. I have a 2-bedroom, but one of those rooms is set up for my kids whenever they come off. So with that being said, I could have took them. I didn't have to stay there. But a stinking ass attitude that she gained from somebody else who just don't know how to treat people. Like, that's just what it is, and I just gave up. I gave up. Like, I be trying to indulge whenever they text now. I don't even care. I ignore. I don't want to be beat no more, because I'm just tired of putting myself back in a situation where my kid's gonna watch me get disrespected by somebody who shouldn't be disrespecting me. You teaching my kids how to the wrong thing. Disrespect the man that's not gonna be in your life no more. Disrespect him. That makes more sense, because if I'm not there getting disrespected, you know what I mean, for you to talk bad about me, talk down about me, and I be there, don't make no sense. But if I'm not there, somebody got to make the sacrifice. Like, if I got to be the sacrifice to make they get the proper education, because they could be misguided, they could be miseducated through that freaking actions alone. Like, why would you treat somebody who is always there and always trying to do more and be more with such disrespect? That's the respect you reserve for people who are doing the opposite of what I'm doing. So I have to do the opposite of what I'm doing to get the respect that I deserve, and for my kids to get the proper education that they need, so they can go out in life and treat people accordingly. That's how I feel.